Day 4, Mauthausen. That's where we're going. Coffee in hand. Chilling.
And through the night, so it seems I'm not breathing.
So we've just turned up at Mauthausen. It's pretty miserable weather. I figure that's probably a pretty fitting weather report for a place like this. But pretty cool. I haven't been here before, and this is where our granddad spent some time, 3 years. We were not privileged enough to meet him. Alex was, but I wasn't. And this should be a pretty cool chance to get to know a bit about him, I suppose. Not that this is what he'd probably want us to know about him.
Just how I'm breaking down. Someone come and save my life. Maybe I'll sleep when I am dead, but now it's like the night is taking sides. All the worries that occupy the back of my mind. Could it be this misery will suffice?
The fence, which today forms the northern boundary of Camp 1, was first erected in 1947. It conveys only an impression of the position and dimensions of the former electrically charged barbed wire fence that was taken down in 1945. Numerous prisoners died an agonizing death against this fence and in the traps in front of it. The SS declared that these deaths were suicides or escape attempts. In 1943 and 1944, nutritional experiments with a protein substitute made from waste resulting from the production of cellulose fibers in Lenzing were carried out on several hundred prisoners. In a second series of experiments, prisoners were given the so-called Ostkost, a diet that consisted almost entirely of grain. Numerous prisoners died as a result of these experiments, and many died in work commandos in the quarry or during the building of the barracks.
This here is the crematorium and the dissecting room. It's pretty horrible.
Beside her, I am the better man. When I look to leave her, I always...
These are the stairs that the prisoners had to walk up carrying the granite from the mine or the quarry. This is where Mick spent 3 years of his life slaving. So I think you'd probably have to say that it's ironic that this is Parachute Hill. It's a rock ledge in the quarry that people used to jump off after being pushed to the edge of their limits and didn't really want to go through it anymore. I think it's ironic that Mick was a paratrooper in the army. When he jumped out of planes with a chute on, and this is now called Parachute Hill, and that he survived 3 years in this joint.
guess I stood to lose her when I saw what I had done. Bound down and threw away the hours of her garden and her son. So I tried to warn her, I turned to see her weep. 40 days and 40 nights, and it's still coming down me. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big heart.
This is my second time back here visiting Mauthausen, and it's no less shocking than it was the first time. It's very solemn kind of feeling, a bit eerie. Just hearing about the stories and what happened here, what went on for the better part of 5 or 6 years. It's I still can't quite fathom how anybody actually survived this place. It's pretty horrible. We just went down to the quarry. It's that's where a lot of the prisoners worked, carrying rocks back up those stairs. And it's interesting. It's actually quite a beautiful place now, even though it used to be a bit of a death sentence, I think, for a lot of people.